Hello, I'm so excited to see you. Week 17, imagine it, just 4 more weeks to go. You've been so patient. We're excited about what God is doing in your lives. And we just want to take this opportunity to say thank you to all our mentors for your faithfulness. God bless you. This week, we are looking at the week 17 discipline and how to overcome stagnation. What can we do without discipline? You know, God grants us the grace to know Him, to love Him. We can only serve Him if we are disciplined. We can only carry our teams as far as we can lead them if we are disciplined. Moses needed discipline to take the children of Israel out of Egypt into the promised land. We need discipline to continue on this journey of faith. We need discipline as servant leaders in order to succeed. They that sow in tears shall surely reap in joy. And he that goes forward weeping, bearing precious seed, and shall doubtless again with rejoicing bring his sheaves with him. That is Psalms 126, verses 5 to 6. Discipline is the ingredient that keeps your leadership going. Personal discipline is the vehicle through which leaders can achieve their mission. You know, you can have all these great goals. You can even have extremely beautiful, well laid out plans. But if you do not have discipline, your success will be hanging on a thread. Every person, young or old, man or woman, needs discipline. When a leader sows the seeds of discipline, they will definitely reap joy and faithfulness. Now, how do we sow discipline? And what are some of the things that stop us from being disciplined? Number one, let's look at procrastination. There's a time back I set a goal to accomplish some, written work within a couple of hours. And then as I was doing some work on Amazon, out of a sudden a video popped on my screen. I'm not one that's given to watch series, so I generally discipline myself not to watch any series because I don't want to get caught in the web of watching one video after the other, etc. But the name looked interesting, and I said, okay, let me just take a look and see how far this is. And I started watching that video. Before I knew it, I was watching the second. Before I knew it, I was watching the third. I slept very late, and I nearly missed my flight the next day. Another thing that can help that indiscipline would do is that it will position you in a place where you will not accomplish your goals. Effective self-leadership, as I said earlier, depends on discipline and good time management. Now, if you violate these two things, you will end up not accomplishing your goals. And if you don't accomplish your goals, the next thing is that it's going to give you a poor self-image of yourself. You would feel let down. You feel like you're not good enough. You feel like, you can't do anything. Seriously. So when you spend a lot of time on social media, what happens? You're indisciplined. It takes away from the time that you could spend doing those things that could help you accomplish your mission. And therefore, you start feeling a little bit frustrated with yourself. So discipline is a necessity for each one individual that aspires to walk as a servant leadership. Do you walk in leadership? Does God dominate every aspect of your life? Are your goals accessible, and do you have a fixed time to review progress? Have you identified those activities which easily distract you? It could be social media, it could be just binging on movies and things like that. If you do nothing about the things that distract you, if you don't get to that point where you say, you know what, I am joking, I am playing with my time. If you don't do that, then you'll fall down the rabbit hole of indiscipline. Excuses are cheap. Now listen, everybody can make an excuse. In fact, you don't even need a qualification to be able to make an excuse. What is difficult is being disciplined. I want to challenge you that as you continue on this journey of leadership, as you look at the lesson for this week and work it out with your mentor, do your exercises, challenge yourself to uproot every form of indiscipline in your life. Submit every aspect of your life to God and apply kingdom values to them. See time as a scarce resource that you have to manage carefully. All right, and be purpose-minded. Walk like someone who knows where they're going to. Don't just give yourself to anything that is calling for your attention. Without discipline, you can't make it. Identify those fears and limitations and train your appetites. Train your appetites. Don't let your appetites take a hold of you. It could be physical appetite, it could be all kinds of appetites, but restrain yourself. And finally, constantly evaluate yourself. Good courage, and I know by the grace of God, you can make it on this journey of discipline and becoming a better servant leader.